Irrigation can be very helpful in the moment, but it is a big problem because of the massive damage it can cause in the future. The global food system heavily depends on plants, and plants heavily depend on soil. This means that soil needs to be taken care of just as well as the plants. I'm trying to persuade you to fix what we messed up in the past and fix the Earth's future. Salinization and soil depletion has become an increasing issue because less youths know how to farm and change the soil. Soil has been ruined by farmers for a while now due to irrigation, which used to lead to soil depletion and salinization. There is a lot less people that know how to fix soil depletion or salinization today than maybe 30 years ago when farming was a bigger thing and more people knew how to do it. Now all we can do to keep the future from the human race, or for the human race, alive is to teach teens and children how to fix these problems with the soil. This has been happening for too long. In fact, this has been going on since the Mesopotamia and before. They have faced large problems with salinity as well. Mesopotamia is what Iraq used to be in the past. Mesopotamians used to have sudden floods from the highlands of Anatolia, so they have decided to create an irrigation system that would not only help their crops, but also solve flooding. Their irrigation system started in the Euphrates and drained out into the Tigris River. They would use some of that water to drain into their farms. It worked really well, but that was because they never had a drought. We can learn from the Mesopotamians and stop irrigation. We don't think that anything will go wrong until it does, just like the Mesopotamians when it did. But maybe we should start thinking about the future. The Abbasid Caliphate started to expand itself into other places around Europe around 762 AD. One of the places they traveled was Mesopotamia, where they saw many flaws in their irrigation system. The only way they could think to fix it was to tear down completely and renovate it. We can show that we've learned from this by not using irrigation, or at least have certain laws to protect the soil from salinization and soil depletion. I'm not saying that what Mesopotamians had wasn't a good idea, though. To compromise losing irrigation, we can use fresh water sources like certain rivers or lakes to give the plants something to drink. While salinization in the soil deteriorates, we should plant plants that don't need too much water to survive. That way, if the salt takes the water from the plant won't mind as much. An example of some of those plants are many different types of common beans. It's not that hard to make these small changes. All you need to do to solve these problems is a commitment to save salinization, or save the future for our children and the earth itself. Salinization is like a poison to plants. Like my teacher says, it sucks, meaning that it is sucking water and the life out of our plants. We want to keep on living, and the best way to do that is to help other living organisms live. Plants are the only reason we have been alive for so long, so why not return the favor and keep them alive? It's the humane thing to do. That's it.